It's Uncle Remus, spinning his warm, funny stories.
What black women are doing, I don't care. They're their own group. When they decide to work with us, they will. Otherwise, they won't. And they don't have to. They have their own power, their own productivity. They don't need us for anything. And I'm okay with that.
The key to happiness is to eliminate all black women from your life. I mean, look at me. No black women in my life. Look how happy I am. I'm happy as a nigga with a new gun.
Now, Ruckus, that is preposterous.
I want what you white hoes get, and I want it today, ASAP, not tomorrow.
There's this myth out there that black men can't handle being spoken to, and told what to do by black women. Black men come from our bodies.
Yeah.
So they're used to having these conversations with women.
The matriarchy is strong with the black
community. It is
community.
very strong.
But black power starts with black women. It just does.
We are absolutely winning right now. Absolutely. We have done more than change the conversation. We changed the balance of power in the federal government.
Make it stop. Make the hurt stop, please.
You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall.
Respect the fact that she acknowledged her behavior, but I just want the record to show it is a double standard. Because if a man did something like that in the airport and then turned around and just did a little video like that, y'all would be dragging him to hell right now. You wouldn't be on this radio sounding so understanding.
He would have lost everything
about the situation.
Yes.
Oh, please, gone.
We don't know what she might have lost behind the scenes. We have no idea. There was a video that came out. You saw it on video. We don't know.
If Lauren don't know, then somebody lying. Okay,
you got a point.
Every sponsorship would have jumped out the window and said we are no longer working with them.
But can we acknowledge that there is a double standard?
Yeah, there is a double standard because I will say when I saw the headline last weekend, for those of you guys who don't know what happened, just really quickly.
And it was a video.
Yes. So Sha'Carri and her boyfriend Christian Coleman, who's a sprinter, they were in an airport, and the authorities in the airport were called because they said, there's a disturbance between these two people. Mm-hmm. In the video that was released after the story came out, you see Sha'Carri, he's trying to like get around her and almost like walk away from her, but she's like, she shoves him into a wall, then like she throws something. They said that it was headphones that she threw. So of course a police report was taken, and she was arrested and all the things. But yeah, I thought we were going to hear, sponsorship conversations and all that stuff as well. And then the next thing I saw was this video.
Mm-hmm.
I do acknowledge the double standard.
There's definitely a double standard because y'all, I'm telling you, so guy would have did that. It'd have been World War III on social media. Yes. And then if they'd have put out an apology like that, y'all wouldn't even be accepting it.
That's what I forgot to add to the title. Hashtag double standard. How do we talk about this and not talk about the obvious double standard? Welcome to the show. Thank you guys for tuning in for another round of whatever the hell we do. Who knows what to call this type of thing? Thank you for tuning in for content. What do we even call this type of show? We just get up here and be doing stuff. But it's good, though. It's so good, man. Shout out to Dolomite. Let's get the cash apps, the super chats out the way. You guys are waiting for this one. You guys are just waiting. I wanted to do this last night, but I got in a little too late, and I just couldn't swing it. I had to get up in the morning. But we're back. We're back. Shout out to Dolomite with the $2. He says, when black women wrong, remember it's a both side situation. Apparently it is. Apparently it is. Whenever she abuses he done did something to provoke her. She don't just do that for no reason, A black woman, they never just lost her shit for no reason. They don't do that. They're not even known for that, Sigma Jones with the $2. He says, I see you got my email on the subject. I was gonna cover this anyway, and so it just kind of works out in that way, simpatico. But how do you not run a channel like mine and not cover this, right? All the woman hating accusations I have to carry on my back like a slave's bag of cotton. All those accusations, I gotta cover this thing right here. I have to cover this. How do you not cover this right here? This is amazing. This is just perfect. This is black love.
How dare you say that we are not interested in families in the black community?
And Dolomite again with the $2. Double that few dollars in the hat for this one. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're gonna start off with a right off the bat, a preemptory hose mad.
Hose mad, hose mad, hose mad, hose mad, hose mad, hose mad.
This is about targeting women of color in the United States of America. Don't tell me, because I didn't get a single apology.
Time has expired.
My life was threatened. Thank you.
Hose mad, hose mad, hose mad, hose mad, hose mad, hose mad, hose mad.
And then sliding in. Actually, wait, before we do that, a bathing soul with the $1.99 super chat. Shout out to A Bathing Soul. I don't think I've ever seen you around these parts before. I try to at least give an acknowledgement when I see a new face and name in the chat. Welcome to the show. First time I see you, and you dropped the $2 donation in the super chat. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate all you guys coming through the show. Can't do it without y'all, man. We couldn't avoid this. This just had to be done. It just had to be done, bro.
Good women are dead. Evil bitches, rise up!
Shout out to the evil bitches. They are rising up and taking their rightful place in the world. In jail. Putting these evil bitches in jail. That's what we doing. Shout out to the Toxic King. They have rights. The $20 super chat. They have some goddamn rights, don't they? They have rights. They have rights. So fucking what, man? You have the right to remain silent. Any words you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided for you at the state's cost. Do you understand these rights as I'm giving them to you? Please just nod yes or no. They have rights, though. They have rights. They have a lot of rights. All kind of rights. Big, beautiful bag of rights, man. They got too many rights, honestly. Way too many rights, bro. But that's another thing. Anyway, we got that out the way, man. Appreciate you guys coming out tonight. There's video. Like 80% of this show is video. And then I might monologue for two and a half hours. But we got to start out with the customary video. And so there is a lot of video of this whole incident. This is one of those rare DV incidents because I think this is like a mall or an airport, maybe. It's one of those rare incidents of DV. It's like documented and nearly 360 degrees of accountability. Like there's first dimension, second dimension, 3D, 4D accountability, 5th D. We have so many levels of accountability. I don't even know what to do with it all. It's like that dog chasing the car. When you finally catch it, what the hell are you going to do with it? It's like, holy shit, we finally got her. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. It's so crazy. There is a video going around Black Twitter right now. Apparently, there's some guerrilla pimping Crips over in Los Angeles. They just got taken down. And so the video is going around of them issuing discipline to their trafficked young, probably underage girls. Yeah. A bunch of Crips got arrested in California for alleged trafficking and violence and extortion, all the things related to trafficking. And the video, they got surveillance video of them. And the surveillance video of the Crip gorilla pimps looks kind of like what's happening right now. It's really weird how Sha'Carri looks like a gorilla pimp. I know she had it in her. See, you know what? And see, Sha'Carri, one of them little angry pimps. It ain't the size of the man that's in the pimping. It's the size of the pimping that's in the man. And Sha'Carri is one of them angry, feisty little pimps. I'll get your money, Sha'Carri. Knock a Sonic coin out that nigga. Ooh, you see all the Sonic rings that fell out of him? And he's trying to walk away. Oh, see, I'm trying to see. See, man. That part in the relationship with, like, as a dude, you start rationalizing all the bad things that'll happen to you if you actually do what you really need to do. And so you start like coaching yourself and convincing yourself to not do all the obvious things that you could or should do in this moment. Are men generally just better people than women? Because Carmen says she feels safe because she's in public. And that is true as well. Maybe. But I would argue that, generally speaking, I don't know that men are as willing to abuse their authority as maybe a woman is. So, like, men, listen, as a man in a relationship, you could almost always just physically overpower a chick, right? But as a woman, if you find yourself in the position where you could physically overpower a dude, would you not use that to gain whatever leverage you needed in the moment? Whereas like men, we have to restrain ourselves. I can't just beat you up because I want my eggs scrambled a certain kind of way. I have to convince you to scramble them the way I like it. But as a woman, you would smack me with the frying pan until I got them eggs just right. Maybe it's just me. But I kind of believe that if girls could beat boys up, like if women could really beat men up the way men could just beat women up, they would fucking do that shit. They wouldn't hesitate to knock a nigga out. Hold on, what just happened there? Hold on. Yeah, they went off camera for a second. Looked like she dragged him off camera to tighten him up for real. Took him in that corner, put a finger in his eyeball. Don't make me have to fuck you up in front of all these nice white people. Damn. He looking like he live in a he live in a shelter for abused men. This is terrible. This is terrible. This is a bad look. And you know what's crazy? Have you ever seen one of those like John Stossel ABC News kind of public experiment things where if you're out and about and you see a guy just yelling at a woman, right? Not beating her up, just yelling at her. He's interfacing, he's yelling at her. People will intervene. People will go out of their way to get in the middle of that man and that woman because he's yelling at her, right? As a woman, you can be almost killing a man in the street. Like you can have that man in some type of MMA, figure four leg lock, chicken wing chokehold, and he could be dying. He could be legitimately turning blue. And people will pass by. People will watch him turning blue, and they will be like, well, what did he do to piss her off that bad? It's a goddamn mystery. Like, it will just happen to you. We've seen all of the public, what do you call it, experiments, right? We've seen the videos. People just walk by. It takes a lot for someone to intervene. And then you know what it takes? It takes a woman to intervene. Because no dude's going to intervene. A dude is going to look at that situation and is going to be like, listen, bro, wouldn't be me. Dudes that get beat up by their wife would look at that situation and say to themselves, it wouldn't be me. I don't know what's wrong with that nigga. That nigga tripping. You better do something about that. So you're on your own. The brotherhood ain't going to save you. And if anybody intervenes, it will be a woman. You have to have a woman step in and put an end to the madness. Look at all these white and Asian people. They know to just mind their business. Like, come on, honey. Come on, honey. It's Keisha's business. No, we put our head down, we put our eyes away, and we don't mind Keisha's business. You remember what happened the last time in that mall in front of that beauty supply store? Yeah, that's why we keep our heads down and we don't mind Keisha's business. You are on your own. Is there another angle? So we watch, but we don't judge. You know what, Carmen? Carmen asks, why don't y'all care about your brethren more, Hood? It's a good point. Good question. Really simple answer, right? When you're willing to intervene as a dude, I don't know if women rationalize the cycle of violence in their mind. Like, they don't understand that there's actually levels to violence, and there's a pattern and a cycle to most violence escalation. I'm not gonna put myself in the middle of a fight if I'm not willing to put hands on somebody. Not saying I want to, not saying I intend to, but once you put yourself in the middle of the fight, you low-key become a combatant, because you just might get punched in the face. And so now, if I get punched in the face trying to break up a fight, I might have to help the other guy beat your ass now. I'm just saying. And it's a reason for me to avoid getting in that situation. So I will only throw myself in that situation if it's actual friends and relatives, right? Only friends and family get the fair fight pass. Strangers, I'm not sure. I don't know what to do with you. Now, here's the problem with that, right? You add a woman into the mix, bro. I'm not helping you beat your girlfriend up, bro. I'm just not helping you beat your girlfriend up. I'm sorry. All right. Free Zone. I hope you're listening, Free. That's a quotable. If she beating on you and you got a DV situation on your hands, my heart goes out to you. It does. Sympathy, black fist in the air, all of that shit. But I'm not helping you beat your girl up, bro. That is a bridge you're going to have to cross on your own. Whether you end up in the emergency room, whether you end up in central booking, this is a journey that a man has to take on his own. That is the simple fact of the matter. That is a journey that the man has to take on his own. If she needs to be beat on in self-defense, right? You're gonna have to man up and do that one, bro. You're just gonna have to do it. It's a relationship dynamic must. If I help you beat your girl up, next thing you know, I'm gonna be helping you fuck her. Like, no, we're not gonna go down that path of indignities and indecent behavior. If you're beating on her, she's yours, bro. Those are the rules of the jungle. And so by the rules of law, by the laws of God and man, I can't help you beat on your girlfriend, bro. That's just not how we do in this world. That's not how it works in the patriarchy. Every man has to carry his own shit, bro. That's just the way it is, bro. You on your own. I don't know what to tell you. She was beating that nigga ass, though. That's just terrible, man. Now, to be fair, if he had a hooked off on her in the airport in the middle of all that, I would defend him. I'd have been like, put me on his jury. Set my boy free, turn him loose. He ain't do nothing wrong. But you got to take the first step. That's all I'm saying.
Personally, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it was just a sucky situation all around. Like, I don't feel as if like she should have been arrested. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know, people have discussions and emotions and stuff like that. And she have like things that she needs to work on for herself, of course. So do I, so do you, like everybody. And I'm the type of guy, like, I'm in the business of just like extending grace and mercy and love. And I feel as if like I don't try to look at obstacles either. Like, I just look at like situations like this to just like, you know, take a step back, analyze yourself mentally.
I feel like she be throwing jabs at him for training. Part of his track training is outrunning her knuckles. Like, that nigga stay on point. If you stay ready, you never have to get ready. He look like he always ready. That nigga stay ready. You never know. She might come off the roof, around the corner, come from out of the sewers. You never know. She just gonna catch him slipping. He got to be on point. He might be one of the fastest niggas in all of Melanation.
And then just try to see what you could do to be your best self so that you can move forward, so you can just be the type of person and a human that God needs you to be for his kingdom and for his glory. And so that's kind of how I look at the situation. And I hate the narrative too of just like, you know what I'm saying, it's so negative. But like I said, it's just like in the state of Seattle, even talking to the cop or whatever, he was just like, it really was nothing I could do. And just like,
damn, he wanted to save her. She wanted to beat on him and he wanted to save her. That's typical, bro. That is typical. She wanted to beat on him and he wanted to save her. Bro, there is a number you can call. You shouldn't have to feel alone in this moment, bro. There is a place for men like you. It's your mama house. You're going to have to go back to your mama house, all right? That's it. There's no shelter. There's no hospital unit. There's no list of doctors at an 800 number you can call. Go back to your mama house, bro. That's it. That's the place for you.
Understood, but I mean, like I said, it was just a sucky situation, but she's a human being and a great person. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like we've been able to be like really good teammates like all year. And I hate that narrative too because, you know, us coming together, like we're just two like real dominant personalities. And she's, to me, best female.
That didn't look like two dominant personalities. This nigga don't even give dominant personality. I bet you imagine slavery when you running. I bet you when that nigga is on that track and field, he imagines angry white men and master's dogs behind him as his motivation for running. That nigga is not the dominant character in this relationship. That nigga been running his whole life.
Female athlete in the world. Like I see it every day. And like, you know, for me in my process, like I just said, like moving training groups, a whole new environment, a whole new, you know what I'm saying, training setup, different than what I've been in the past, like, you know, 10 years of my, you know, track and field career, and transitioning and then still coming back running 9.8 and feeling like I got so much more to give, you know what I'm saying, like that's my path, that's my journey, and like being so up close and personal with her every day, and like I watched this girl like fall on the track like in February, and walk it off like it was, you know what I'm saying, like a cramp, but get back up and have to take like a month and a half of just like rehab and trying to come back. Then 3 weeks later, like have a competition and like, you know what I'm saying, like she just has a lot of things going on and like a lot of emotions and forces going on inside of her that like.
You see, you got to understand, my husband has a very stressful job, okay? They demand a lot from him at work. If he doesn't perform at 100% level every day, a lot of bad things will happen. That's a lot of pressure. And sometimes when he comes home, that pressure just kind of spills all over the place. I need to hear a woman do this speech. No, seriously, when was the last time we ever heard a woman do this publicly? Because we talked, I think somebody mentioned Ray Rice in the chat earlier. And Ray Rice, he got caught on the elevator security cam. Actually, I think his wife was beating on him. She was hitting him. And I think he just hooked her one good time and she kind of boop fell out. And then it was like, oh, damn, my bad. Jesus Christ. And so now he got like basically like a dead body in the elevator he's trying to deal with. Like the whole thing looked terrible. The whole thing looked terrible. But again, I think she was hitting on him and he hit her back. And, you know, it looks bad. It looks bad. That's why I said I'm not helping you beat up your girlfriend. But I think after that, she did the whole stand by your man thing. They did the whole, you know, press tour, sitting together on the couch, doing interviews and all that, staying strong for the camera. And he still lost his career. Like, you never heard of Ray Rice again after that. They probably broke up shortly after. But you don't really hear women give the speech that he just gives. Like, you know, my husband just has a lot on his plate right now. And every now and then, this just happens. I wish you guys would just not make a big deal about it.
Not only I can understand, but you know, nobody can, because she 101. and I'm 1-1 too. And so I know everything is happening in God's plan because obviously He's 1-1. And so
getting beat up by Sha'Carri Richardson is God's plan for you. Derek Jackson ain't beating up on his wife, all right? Getting your heart broken is not abuse. I wish you girls would stop that. Derek Jackson does not fit what we're talking about here.
That's really the main focus and the thing that I just wanted to say. And I know that like it's been a tough journey for her this year, but she gonna bounce back. And like I said, I see it every day. She's the best female athlete in the world, and she gonna be just fine. She gonna be good, and I'm gonna be good too. So it is what it is.
Yeah, she gonna be good. He gonna be good. He could take those punches, little skinny knuckle fingers. You know, she can't even hit that hard. No way. She ain't nothing but like 112 pounds. How hard can you really hit at 112 pounds anyway? I mean, come on.
Hey, y'all, it's Sha'Carri. And more than anything, definitely.
She looks scary. This girl named Sha'Carri. Is that real? Is it fake, Harry? I'm sorry. This is just a crazy look. This whole... is it a bad camera angle? It's like weird pseudo cleavage under there. It's like trans titties under that shirt. This whole image, this whole thing, everything about this video, I hate so much. Like thoroughly. I really hate everything about this.
A lot of self-reflection, a lot of understanding of not only putting myself in a compromised situation, but somebody that I have a deep care and appreciation for as well is something that holding myself accountable. I see myself, I'm taking this time to not only see myself, but get myself a certain level of help that overall is going to reflect who I truly am in my heart and my spirit, and not allowing this moment, but accepting this moment to be more. And so my only thing is
accepting this moment to be more. She wasn't enough, so she has to be more.
Hey y'all, it's Sha'Carri, and more than anything, definitely a lot of self-reflection.
I'm sorry. I know I'm a dick. I am. I fully own all of the horrible rough edges to my personality, and I have the heart and spirit and soul of an asshole. I do. I truly do. And I just couldn't imagine myself taking abuse from this. I'm sorry, because as soon as she hit me, I'm like, why would you hit me? You are ugly. Like, you want to hit me? I can't even hit you back because you're just going to get more ugly. No. Sit in the corner.
A lot of understanding of not only putting myself in a compromised situation, but somebody that I have a deep care and appreciation for as well is something that holding myself accountable. I see myself, I'm taking this time to not only see myself, but get myself a certain level of help that overall is going to reflect who I truly am in my heart and my spirit, and not allowing this moment, but accepting this moment to be more. And so my only thing is I want to be more, not even just for myself, for my...
Be more what? Be more accurate with your punches? Be more careful about where you choose to discipline your boyfriends? Like, be more what? What more do you want to be? And I see you in the chat, Sugar Bum, trying to put on your We All Sisterhood Girls cape. I'm not with the capes tonight, Sugar Bum. You can feel how you feel, but I'm not with the capes tonight. The Midwest Request with the $5 super chat. She enjoys the chase, and this is something he can't run away from. Shout out to the Midwest Request. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Hit that like button, guys. Thank y'all for pulling up tonight.
Come on, share your dollar. Give me your dollar. Share your dollar with me. Come on.
There are some women who it's almost impossible for them to take a bad picture. Like you can photograph them from any angle, upside down, right side up, inside out, and they almost always look good. And then there are women who have to really, really, really try, have to really work hard. And they kind of look all right.
Family, for my fans, and overly appreciate y'all supporting me and showing up and even holding me accountable to being my best self. So more than anything, I refuse to. My family, for my fans, and overly appreciate y'all supporting me and showing up and even holding me accountable to being my best self. So more than anything, I refuse to run away. But not refuse to run, but I refuse to run away, but face everything that comes to me head on, because
that's what she looked like. That's what she looked like. Where'd that comment go? That's what dating studs will do to you. Bruh, she looked like a stud who trying to come back to men. That's what I see. You are a lesbian forcing yourself to date a guy for whatever reason. I don't know.
Everything on the other side is greater, but you got to go through in order to get there. So I'm Sha'Carri, y'all. I appreciate y'all. And one love, much love. And y'all be blessed.
Notice something. At what point did you hear the words, I apologize, I'm sorry, I take responsibility? Like, at what point did you hear the words, I'm sorry at all? Did you hear anything approaching a sorry? Saying I'll do more. She didn't even say I have to do better. She said, I'm just going to be more. Like I'm going to be all I can be. She's going to join the army next year. I don't know. But when did she actually say, I am sorry? Now, let me just throw this out there while sorry is the topic. Let me read her full statement, because she did eventually get around to it. That was her first attempt at an apology. Notice, right, when he was speaking for her after she got arrested on, it was a press conference or whatever, notice that he basically apologized on her behalf. He defended her for her. And she couldn't even apologize the first time around. I don't think she really dropped this actual written apology until the full arrest footage got released, which only came out like yesterday or the day before. I know you still support her, sugar bum. Y'all both bums. Bums got to stick together. I apologize to Christian. He came into my life and gave me more than a relationship, but a greater understanding of unconditional love from what I've experienced in my past. Due to my past trauma and pain, I was blind and blocked off to not only receive it, but give it. You can tell she probably typed this herself because it's typed retardedly. The syntax is like high school illiterate. Let me start over. I apologize to Christian. He came into my life and gave me more than a relationship, but a greater understanding of unconditional love from what I've experienced in my past. Due to my past trauma and pain, I was blind and blocked off to not only receive it, but give it. I love him, and to him, I can't apologize enough. My apologize should be just as loud as my actions, honestly louder. To Christian, I love you, and I am so sorry. So, you said you read this as P. Diddy to Cassie. That's crazy. That's wicked. But she finally did issue what can definitively be called an apology. I have no critiques of all of that. That's the apology that we were looking for. Any questions of sincerity we will put aside for the moment, because now we have videotape, and the videotape is well, the tape says what the tape says, and I want to listen to the tape.
So if you guys make it on the plane, maybe you should go up there and ask for different seats. Just let some time kind of, right? So
No, you did not. No.
You're so welcome. I have to get my special bag. Is there anything else that you could let me know? Because now that you have these officers involved, is there anything I need to?
Yeah, why don't you come talk to me over here? Come talk to me over here.
Hi.
So she's mad at him. Now, notice, I don't think he called the police on her. This is the type of place where the police will just approach you because they're everywhere. Like, you're at an airport, they're everywhere.
No, you did not. No.
You're so welcome. I have to get my special bag. Is there anything else that you could let me know? Because now that you have these officers involved, is there anything I need to?
Yeah, why don't you come talk to me over here? Come talk to me over here.
Hi. So we're in a relationship. I will no longer mess with him or what he had going on. He has some stuff in his bag. I just need to get out of my bag. Okay. My iPad, some clothes. I can take it out, put it in my suitcase, brought his bag back. That's pretty much it. But we have a relationship, this, kind of thing going on right now. But yeah, exactly. But I brought his bag back. I took all of my belongings out. I would leave him alone. You don't have to worry about me. I have a flight coming up for myself. Like I said, I'm on the phone right now. I have all of my belongings, but you don't have to worry about me while I'm in the airport with him at all. I just have to get my belongings out. Do you have your ID on you? And boarding pass by chance? Yeah. Do you need my ID for what? If you don't mind me asking.
A possible assault.
Now, at this point, I think her little bit of fame and her general I'm a girl, I'm just a girl. She thinks all of that is going to help her in this moment. And so she's going to leverage that and maximize that as much as she can. And this is where it all starts to go wrong. This is where being a girl and being a little bit famous, it stops helping for you. All of your celebrity girl magic credibility, your credits are done. You used them all up last time. Shout out to the Midwest request. Let me get to some of these super chats. With the 5-ball, she enjoys the chase, and this is something he can't run away from. Well, she can't run away from the police. She is never going to be fast enough to outrun law enforcement, and it's good that she didn't make it worse. She just kind of went with it. Because, they be out there wilding sometime. I showed you the body cams. Body cam told the truth on them.
We need our weed. I don't wear it, but we need it.
And Midwest request with the $2. He says, yo, she looks like Mos Def with a wig. My Umi said, I'ma beat this nigga up. I'ma beat this nigga up in the airport. My Umi said, I'ma beat this nigga up. I'm gonna beat this nigga up in the airport. This is little Mos Def. She do, though. That's terrible. She look like Mos Def. She look like a backpack rapper right now. Laughing Dog with the $5 super chat. Remember when Warren Moon's wife, the NFL's DV champion, when she tried to she tried to hit him with the snip, a quick snip? Did she try to hit him with the quick snip? Is that what you're telling me? Warren Moon's wife, the NFL's DV champion, tried to quick snip him. That's some NFL lore I had no idea of. Wow. Black girl magic, huh? It's just making nuts disappear one day. Literally tried to neuter him. And so you mean to tell me while she's standing there with like those bush trimmer things. Like, was it like the big bush trimmer things, or was it like the little small kind of semicircle, like those things you use to trim the rose bushes? Was it the little ones? Like, either way. So she's standing there mid-snip, and he has to like process in his mind rationally whether or not it's okay to hit a woman. It's wicked, bruv.
Assault? Oh, Kristen, I assaulted you.
Listen,
Chris, I assaulted you? Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm just making
it's
sure.
Not him that reported it. One of the TSA folks reported
Oh, one of the TSA people, because I can definitely have evidence of him assaulting me if possible.
There's cameras everywhere.
Oh, stop. Why did I do that? We will be right back in 1 second. My bad.
Within my possession, and I don't want anything to do with them at this point going forward. My name is Sha'Carri Richardson. Have no problem with letting you know who I am. Oh, one of the TSA people, because I can have the kind of thing going on right now. But yeah, exactly. But I brought his bag back. I took all of my belongings out. I would leave him alone. You don't have to worry about me. I have a flight coming go for my.
Now, Sugar Bum. If a woman is cheating on her husband, does he have the right to slap her a little bit when he finds out? I mean, because when you say that, again, if it's cheating, then I don't feel bad. That's playing with people's mental and livelihood. Fair enough. I will accept your gambit, Sugar Bum. Now, as a counter, I will challenge. If a husband catches his wife in an affair, he just finds out. Does he have your moral authority to just smack her up a little bit? What was that? What was that one guy back in the day? Smack my bitch up. Can he just do that? What was the name of that guy? The smack my bitch up guy. It was like some British punk rocker dude. I know. Sugar Bum, I'm going to time you out. You keep lying. You're going to tell me a bold-faced lie like that? You're going to get timed out. I'll tolerate your presence, but not your lies, baby. That's not how this works. That's not how this works, all right? We're all prodigy here. I'll let you be evil, but you got to be honest. That's the rule.
I hit a woman for the first time in my life. And I'm having fun.
Myself, like I said, I'm on the phone right now. I have all of my belongings, but you don't have to worry about me while I'm in the airport with him at all. I just have to get my belongings out.
Do you have your ID on you? And boarding pass by chance?
Yeah. Do you need my ID for what? If you don't mind me asking.
A possible assault.
Assault? Oh, Kristen,
not by him. Hey. Listen,
Chris, I assaulted you? Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm just making
it's
sure.
It's not him that reported it. One of the TSA folks reported it.
Oh, one of the TSA people, because I can definitely have evidence of him assaulting me if possible.
There's cameras everywhere.
Okay. But like I said, yes, I do. My name is Sha'Carri Richardson. I do have my ID.
Okay.
Yeah, but I will definitely leave him alone. There's nothing that I want to do with him.
What does men being stronger have to do with the objective facts of the situation? If it is all right to assault your partner because them cheating on you damaged your mental health and maybe even your financial prospects, fine. Why do we have to put a gender balance on it? Why can't it just be fair across the board? Why is it only fair when you get in your feelings and you can't control yourself? Why is it only fair when you are upset? How come we don't get that grace? How come we don't get that rationale?
Anymore, like I said, it was a relationship thing. I needed to get my stuff out of his bag.
Are you guys on the same flight? Or?
We are later on in the day because our flight ended up getting delayed. We supposed to be leaving around this time of day, but the flight got canceled, so the flight doesn't leave until 10 p.m. ish.
Okay.
So yeah, if you don't mind, can I step over here? I can check my ID.
And you know what? This is why I said that. You can be evil because I know that's in your nature. That's probably the best I'll get from you most of the time.
Good women are dead. Evil bitches, rise up!
But you got to be honest. And here we have Sugar Bum in the chat giving us all live evidence of what I've been saying. Hashtag girls just be doing stuff. You know it, I know it, they know it. Girls just be doing stuff. There it is. Want me to take you all serious and shit. That's so cute.
Awesome, thank you. Hi, Sissy. So you hear me, right? So this is the position that Christian called me puts me into, okay? Because he's a coward, and I don't want anything to do with him at this point going forward. My name is Sha'Carri Richardson. Have no problem with letting you know who I am. Haven't put my hands on him. We had an argument. I will be honest about that. An argument, and that's pretty much it. The argument, pretty much, he's a liar. He lied about a couple things that's personally, just in a relationship. I pretty much officers can understand what a relationship is about, but he lied. He's a liar, and that was.
He lied. He's a liar. You sound like every girl that ever got pumped and dumped. You sound like every chick that got smashed and left alone. He lied. He's a liar. I'm mad. I had to beat him up because I'm mad.
Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad.
This is about targeting women of color in the United States of America. Don't tell me, because I didn't get a single apology.
Time has expired.
My life was threatened. Thank you.
Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad. Hoes mad.
There you go, Sugar Bum. The evil bitch rose up. But this actually confirms a theory I've been something I just kind of landed on pretty solidly just recently. I don't know why I couldn't come up with this basic principle so sooner. But anyway, we've been talking about Black women and accountability. There was a panel that sparked a couple of other panels and sparked conversations about this sort of thing. And it's low-key been a topic of discussion in the Black manosphere for a while, right? Now, as it occurs to me, Black men have no natural authority to hold Black women accountable. Whether in a marriage, relationship, doggy style, on a panel, no matter where you might find yourself in interaction with a Black woman, you dare not hold this woman accountable. Okay, that being said, and this is the genius of this whole live stream, and it's not only that, but there's probably a bunch of other body cam footage kind of similar to reinforce this point. But the only one who can actually and rightfully and forcefully hold a Black woman accountable is a white man with a badge and a gun.
You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall.
That is it. That is it. A white man with a badge and a gun. And specifically a white man with a badge and a gun. And I know that to be true because I've had the opposite happen to me, and the opposite outcome happened. Like, you know how defeated I felt? I'm in the house arguing with this bitch, and I'm not gonna like rough her up or nothing, because one, it's my grandmother's house, and then two, I'm not gonna do this to her. It's my baby mom. I low-key love this funky bitch, right? But you tripping, you getting on my nerves, and you gotta go. You really need to leave. And you don't want to leave. And so me, being a responsible adult that I am or was in that moment, I said, you know what? I will call the law. Because that is what you are told to do as a member of an honest and upright society, right? Like, I'm being the good guy. I did nothing wrong. I have nothing to hide. This is my house. I live here. She lives way over there. I am calling the law. And two Black bitches came to my door and said, she ain't got to go nowhere. I swear to God, true story. True story. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Two Keishas came to the door. NYPD. young black, they probably was like in their 30s, early 30s, young ass officers, 2 black women. I'm like, listen, she ain't here. She tripping, she arguing, we fighting. I need her to leave, right? I don't want to have no issue. I just want her to leave before it become an issue. She don't want to go. And that bitch told me she ain't really got to leave. I'm like, what do you mean? Oh my God. The heartbreak.
Something that I kind of just grasp and emotionally, I'm just like, bet you do your thing, but you're asking me for things that is within my possession, and for my right, I don't have to give it to you because it's in my position. But when it comes to the point that I saw that he chose to make it more about the police and things of that nature, that shows that he made a choice. So I just want to be more professional and just come professionally and let you know, like, hey, relationship thing, have no problem, and walking with you guys.
It's not illegal to argue.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Was there any type of physical assault?
No, I didn't touch him. He didn't touch me. I will be honest.
Him with anything?
No, I haven't hit him with anything. Like not at all. He had headphones that were mine, and I just grabbed the headphones, but not physically. If he would like to ask me, you can ask him, but I don't want anything.
I just want to get your side.
Okay, absolutely. You can ask him whatever you need to ask him. But yeah, you're a coward.
Is it Sha'Carri?
Sha'Carri. Thank you so much, Sha'Carri.
Hey, Sha'Carri. What's your phone number for you?
And like I said, I don't have a problem cooperating because, like I said, it was some relationship stuff. So that's why I came up.
Do you have your boarding pass by chance? Just so I can just take a photo of that? Just
Absolutely, yes. And you can contact me whenever you need to. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
Not my boarding pass. That is public. Right here.
Perfect.
This is my boarding pass.
So this is the one that got delayed?
So this is, I want to say my original one, and this one.
That's your new one?
No, this is my original one, and this is the one that got delayed. And then the new one, I think, is in my personal one. But you can take a picture, and I'll look for you for the new one if you don't mind me.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah.
Right now, I don't think I have it, but they moved my flight to 10 p.m. If you don't mind, I don't think I just physically have it. But you can take a picture. I don't mind at all.
So last year, are you heading back to Florida?
Yes. No. I'm heading to Eugene, Oregon.
Oh, okay. I can probably find it this way.
Yeah, you can find it that way.
It's just to kind of document what's going on.
Please. Please document everything. I have no problem with you documenting anything.
She still thinks she did nothing wrong. She still thinks she can be saved. She thinks she can get out of it. She don't know. She about to find out, though. What's that saying? You gonna learn today? And shout out to True Hype with the $2 super chat. I'm gonna actually just jump to the link that you dropped in the super chat. So where did we find that? Shout out to True Hype. Thanks for the $2 super chat. This is for True Hype, y'all.
Outcry after an arrest.
I'm so scared. My God, please, in the name of Jesus, please, God, in the name. Why am I being arrested, Mr. Brooks? I'm going to sign a ticket. Mr. Brooks, is this really
New at 11. Outcry. All right, there is outcry tonight after an arrest by an Atlanta police officer goes viral. This is the video we're talking about. And this couple was being cited for being in a park after dark. And things escalated when the woman, as you heard, refused to sign her ticket. Well, she now says,
Ooh, I know what they was doing in the park. I caught one of them tickets before. In New York City, when you catch one of those tickets and you go to court, it's the court where like bums and homeless people be going to. That's crazy. It's crazy. I know what they was doing. True Hype with the 5-ball. He said, Hood, you're going to have to respect Mr. Brooks, okay? AKA Officer Brooks, black man with a gun and a badge. All right. Shout out to Officer Brooks, man.
That the officer's use of force was unnecessary.
CBS 46's Patrick Quinn joins us live. And Patrick, Atlanta police has come out tonight defending its officer and released body camera footage of what led up to the arrest.
And you just saw some of that body cam footage, a full hour's worth. I scrubbed through it. Now, how did this all start? Well, Atlanta police says that they're patrolling city parks more after 2 recent homicides at city parks this month alone. And it was on Monday night at a city park in Northeast Atlanta that an officer came across 2 people parked at a city park. A routine citation quickly escalated. In a video that first went viral on Instagram, this arrest Monday by an Atlanta police officer.
Can you please tell me why I'm being arrested?
Sir.
Oh my God! I'm so scared. My God, please, in the name of Jesus.
That woman, Angel Geis, is now suing the police department, alleging excessive use of force. What started with a citation for being in a park after dark, police said Geis refused to sign the citation. Her lawyer said otherwise.
Here, my client, Ms. Geis, never refused to sign. She simply asked for additional information. The officer was very short and quickly escalated to use of force.
But in body camera footage just released, you can hear the exchange.
Are you going to sign it?
No, because I want your badge number.
We heard the officer offer his badge number and name twice. A department spokesperson told me there was no violation by the officer, adding in a statement, quote, several unnecessary decisions that were entirely out of our control resulted in a physical altercation with an officer and the physical arrest of this female. We took these videos to retired officer and use of force specialist Michael Lanigio.
The question that has to be asked ultimately is, was the force used by the officer objectively reasonable given the circumstances?
Michael said to determine if use of force is reasonable, a judge will weigh the severity of the woman's crime, her immediate threat to the officer or public, and whether she's actively resisting arrest. Angel's lawyer said she's experiencing a severe emotional and mental toll. Trauma, he said, that could have been avoided.
His feelings were hurt. And
her feelings were hurt. That's really what went down. It wasn't his feelings, it was her feelings. And now you can file a lawsuit about just about anything, and hopefully it doesn't get bounced out first day in court. But now she wants to file a lawsuit, not because of anything the cop did wrong, but because her feelings were hurt. She was embarrassed. She was in the park trying to do some dirty theft, and the police called her, and she was like, no, I am not that type of lady. I am not signing this ticket. And that's what that was. You didn't want to sign that public vagrancy ticket or indecency or whatever it was. See, listen, a dude will sign the ticket. Listen, man, it's a fine. You show up in court, they probably just throw that shit out anyway. But, girl, she got embarrassed. Y'all was in the park. You had both the seats laid back all the way. Next thing you know, you got that on the window is a flashlight. Listen, if you'd have just signed the ticket, you'd have been home and everything would have been cool. But no, what is this? We wasn't even doing nothing. I don't even do stuff like that. What do you mean? What is this? What does that even say? See?
And as a result of his feelings being hurt and him feeling disrespected, he decided to violate Ms. Geis' rights. We don't want officers with that kind of disposition.
And according to Atlanta police policy, refusing to sign a citation, that is enough cause for an officer to arrest you. Now, Atlanta police, they tell me that they are investigating this incident. In the meantime, I checked the officer. His role on the force has not changed. In Atlanta tonight, Patrick Quinn, CBS 46 News.
Yeah. You know why I'm judging her? Because my bitch followed my lead, took the ticket, and shut the fuck up. You goddamn right I'm judging her. I judge all the unruly, wayward bitches, bro. What do you mean I'm judging her? Yes. Did you not read the title of tonight's show? We are judging. The We Listen and We Don't Judge show was like 2 or 3 shows ago. I gave you a shot. I gave you a whole show of We Listen and We Don't Judge. That shit is done. You had your day. You should have enjoyed it while it lasted. I don't know why you mad now. We are back to judgment, criticism, and all kinds of jokes.
And I'm going to do my part so you can do your best, document everything. I would never. If I ever talk to him again, okay? Please stop it, please. If I ever talk to him again, you punch me in my face. I will never, ever talk to him again. I will never do what you again.
She just said if she talks to him again, he can punch her in the face. I'm so confused about the DV rules, man. I swear to God, I'm just trying to keep up. What are the rules? What are the rules? She said if she talked to him again, he can punch her in the face, and I just want to know what the rules are, man. Somebody help me out here.
I would never. I would never. If I ever talk to him again, please stop it, please. If I ever talk to him again, you punch me in my face. I will never, ever talk to him again. I will never do what you again. Oh, hi. How are you doing, sir?
Oh man, he looked like he came there for business. I haven't watched any of this yet, so I don't really know what's about to happen, but I don't like his energy. This nigga only has hair on the back of his head. I think that's a sign that he hates life. And I don't trust him. I can feel his hostile negative energy through the screen. As soon as he came in, like, hello, hello. It's like, this fucking Asian prick, he's going to do something awful. I just know it. I just know it. Why'd he send an Asian asshole to me?
It's all right.
I'm good.
No, okay.
But I had to put down, I'm so sorry you're grabbing me right now.
See? It was him. It was him. It was him. Damn it. Ah, man. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. He just came straight. Hello. Hello. You go jail now. Hello. Hello. You go jail now. Hello. I just knew it.
I will never do what you again. Oh, hi. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing all right.
I'm good.
No, okay.
But I.
Hello. You go jail now. Hello. Hello. You go jail. This nigga. Oh, he ain't got no words for her. It's straight to jail. Straight to jail. That's terrible. That's terrible. Oh, he mean all business, bro. He means all business. That nigga shaved 88% of his head today. He came for war.
So you're grabbing me right now.
Yep, he's under arrest.
I'm under arrest right now? What am I under arrest for? What am I under arrest for? Christian, are you serious right now?
It's gonna cost a lot of money. Listen, stop. I need you. Listen, stop. Don't encourage racism, right? You guys know I have a condition. You guys know I have a condition. You guys are tempting me. I've been trying to be better. I've been trying to be better. Do not encourage my racism, all right? It's going to cost a lot of money. See, it's shit like that that's going to send me off the wagon, bro.
Okay. I didn't assault him, though. Video cameras. I literally we were having an argument. I'm not resisting, so you don't have to do it harder. Christian, are you serious right now? Christian.
Christian can't save you, baby. Christian didn't call not near one of them polices. Christian didn't do nothing for you. Christian was Christian was trying to help you. Christian was like, she good. You don't gotta do all this. Christian, if Christian could put them cuffs on for you right now, he would. If Christian can go to jail for you, Christian would take an assault charge on himself for you if he could. I promise you. If Christian could take a DV charge against himself for you in your name, he would do that because he's just that type of nigga. And there's a lot of these type of niggas out there. They will take a DV charge against themselves for they bitch. I promise you, those niggas exist. I've seen them. I've met them. They're real people. They wear Jordans
but
and everything.
I want to address this simping allegation. Do I simp for black women? Yes. I love black women. I don't like y'all niggas. This is an easy decision to make. Sorry.
Mystery Enigma with the 987. That sounds like an area code. Shout out to Mystery Enigma with the 987. He says, real ninjas believe, resist the endless Atashkara thirst. Resist the endless thirst. And shout out to my man, Mystery Enigma. Do me a favor, y'all. We got more and more people pulling into this show every minute. Pull up a chair, sit down, hit that like button, and be like Mr. Enigma, y'all. Do me a favor and smash that super chat button while you're up in here.
Hulk! Smash! Smash you! You make Hulk angry. You not like Hulk angry. Hulk no like fighting girls.
And Sugar Bomb, you know, I keep picking on you since you've been here, and I make no apologies. Sugar Bomb says, screaming free Sha'Carri till it's backwards. Screaming free Sha'Carri till it's backwards. What the hell does that even mean? See, shit like that is how this is why I know you're unloved. You say shit like that. This is why niggas don't be fucking with you. You usually be saying the weirdest stuff, man. I tell you.
But I understand. We were arguing. But I understand entirely. We were arguing. Okay, I'm not gonna resist. But I'm telling you that we was arguing. I didn't assault him. I didn't do anything wrong. But the fact that your guys are doing this to me and he's the man in the situation, I'm gonna comply.
She didn't assault him. She didn't do anything wrong. He is the man in this situation.
How do it equivalent?
She didn't assault him. She didn't do anything wrong. This LA Crip gorilla pimp over here putting her hoe in line. Nigga, you gonna run like I tell you to run. You gonna run like I tell you to run. And he like, Sha'Carri, I want to run like Naruto. I'm faster when I run like Naruto. And she like, look, little bitch ass nigga, you gonna run like I tell you to run. You gonna pump your arms like a regular person. And he like, I want a ninja run next time. Sha'Carri, I want a ninja run. And you, nigga, you not gonna ninja run in front of me. I will kill you out here. Nigga, do you understand me? I will kill you out here. You do that bullshit in front of me. All right, she gotta keep her hoes in line. This is just pimp hoe shit. She gotta keep her hoe in line. The nigga wanna do some goofy shit, and she had to put him in check. That's all that was. That's all that was. Look, she only pushed him. Cool, cool. So can I push you? Can I push you, Sugar Bomb? I mean, I'm only gonna push you. It's not like I'm gonna sit on your chest and pound on your face or nothing like that. I'm just gonna push you. Is that cool? And we don't know what she did to him in that corner. She probably gripped his testicles in the corner. She probably travels with a pair of pliers just in case, and she took him into the corner and gripped his testicles. And so, like, hey, man, hey, we don't know what happened in that corner. But here she is saying, I didn't do nothing.
I mean, I'm not resisting, so you don't have to go harder. Christian, are you serious right now? Christian.
State, he doesn't get a say.
But I understand. We were arguing. But I understand entirely. We were arguing. Okay. I'm not gonna resist, but I'm telling you that we was arguing. I didn't assault him. I didn't do anything wrong. But
now this is actually a perfect example of, you know, women complain about double standards all the time because, you know, they just trying to get something out of it. But this is a double standard that women actually operate on. They don't think what they do to you is abusive until you actually do it to them. Like, I've had a chick hit me, and then when I hit her back, she tell me I'm not supposed to hit her back. And I laughed. I laughed because, like, that was a funny. But, like, what do you mean? What do you mean? And she's basically looking at me like, well, what do you mean? What do you mean? And it was just a weird moment. Women really do think that what they do to you is fine until you do it to them. And then it's like, well, hold on now. You's a man and I's a girl. And that means I have special whoop a nigga ass privileges. And you are not respecting my privileges.
A motherfucker just supposed to take and accept whatever the fuck you say because I'm a black woman. Bitch, shut up. The fuck out of here.
Listen, the last thing I want you to ever think is that a nigga would never. All right? Not saying I would. You know, I would want to go for 1,000 summers never having to. And my life would be perfectly blissful. But I never want you to think a nigga never would. Because that leads to situations like this, is all I'm saying.
The fact that your guys are doing this to me and he's the man in this situation, I'm gonna comply. I am. I'm not gonna argue with you at all. But you have me on camera, but at the same time, what he has on camera, I have my phone, show something different. So if I need to show that, I will. Okay, but I have my phone that shows something different. But Christian, thank you, Christian. Don't talk to him right now. Okay, I won't. Thank you so much, officer. They are arresting me right now, Christian. They're arresting me right now.
This is actually some of the best black woman body cam behavior. So, you know, shout out to Sha'Carri. We gotta give Sha'Carri her props for her very calm and well-mannered body cam behavior. Seriously, it could have been way worse. We could have been doing a whole different type of stream. And so now we do it. This is mine. We only get to talk about, you know, low-level stuff. She didn't make it bad. She took it like a G.
But I want to address this simping allegation. Do I simp for black women? Yes. I love black women. I don't like y'all niggas. This is an easy decision to make. Sorry.
Shout out to Sha'Carri for getting locked up like a real ass nigga. A lot of y'all be tripping. A lot of y'all act like you don't deserve it. Sha'Carri took it like a G. Sha'Carri act like she been here before. That's all I'm saying. Act like you been here before.
Am I gonna go actually to jail right now? You are actually gonna go to jail. Wait, but right now, I didn't. Can he tell you that I didn't do nothing to him? We have it on Christian, are you serious right now? Christian, I'm about to go to jail because of you right now.
I'm about to go to jail because of you right now. I need you to understand, and this is why I know, like, I get on panels on other people's channel because, you know, when the girls of the gulag come up here, I like to go out, not even go out of my way because I'm nice to women in public. You know, I don't go out of my way to raise weird political issues if we're just having a normal civil interaction. So, you know, I'll give you the normal charming behavior and all that. But the thing is, I don't encounter, and I certainly don't go out of my way to encounter difficult interactions, right? So when I go on these other panels, it's not like I'm looking for a woman to hate me. I expect to be hated because I know, you know, pattern recognition and shit. I'm a noticer and all that. But I understand that in the moment that I'm having these interactions with the women, their version of reality and my version of reality are literally not the same reality. And so, like, I know that I wind up in these moments of conflict with chicks. And you know, this is why I said I've almost come to the point of like red pill empathy, where like I totally get that there's something maybe flawed, or just maybe even flawed isn't the right word, because, you know, I don't want to say that there's something missing. This is who they are. A lot of women process reality completely different from how we as men process reality. And so when she is telling the cops that she didn't do anything wrong, she didn't even hit him or nothing, and so she's in shock and disbelief that she would be facing any accountability for anything, she literally believes that. In her mind, this is all acceptable. This is all righteous. none of these actions are bad actions unless it was a man committing these actions against her. Then she could obviously understand how wrong it was. If this was a man committing these actions against another woman, a fellow traveler of the sisterhood multiverse, she could immediately see that these are wrong actions, right? But because she almost, it's almost a physical impossibility for a lot of women to really process themselves the way men have to process reality for themselves. We are constantly at this head-butting moment where your truth and my truth are going to clash, because not every element of your truth agrees with objective truth. And then let's be completely honest. I mean, let's be completely objective and take the male-female dynamic out of the equation. This is another reason why witness testimony can get shattered in court. I know, right? That was a total weird, hard left segue. That was a hard left segue. But when it comes to witness testimony and court testimony in a legal court environment, witness testimony is not 100% objective. And this applies to both men and women, where, because I've had the same phenomenon on panels with men, where I know you just said a particular string of words in a particular order, right? I know you said the words that you just said. And now 2 or 5 minutes later, when it's my turn to talk and I'm now capitalizing on the words that you just said, and I'm grandstanding, I'm doing my dance and making you look crazy, you will tell me that you didn't just say those words, right? I don't necessarily think everybody that's doing that in that moment is they're actively lying, as in, I know what I did and I'm going to now lie about what I did. That is possible. But I also think that people's memory really your memory of a moment isn't always as good as you might think. And so once we enter this world of 24-hour digital surveillance, the body cam, it doesn't lie like you might. Your body cam isn't going to lie like your memory. And so now we're stuck questioning whether or not she really can't remember in her girl brain that she technically committed assault, because she know it was assault. She would know it was assault if he was pushing her like that in public. But does her girl brain recognize it as assault, or does she simply not remember it?
I have my phone that shows something different. But Christian, thank you, Christian.
Don't talk to him right now.
Okay, I won't. Thank you so much, officer. They are arresting me right now, Christian. Sissy, they're arresting me right now. Am I gonna go actually to jail right now? You are actually gonna go to jail. Wait, but right now, yes, it's a physical I didn't. Can he tell you that I didn't do that to him? We have it on Christian, are you serious right now? All right. Christian, I'm about to go to jail because of you right now. You know what? Okay. Okay. I will never fucking see you again. Ever. You gotta go this way. Okay. Can we please hold these, protect the shoulders or something? This is completely unacceptable. We are in a relationship. We had an argument. Are you serious right now? So I'm under arrest for assault right now. Okay, let's just go. I'm not resisting or anything. We know you're not. I'm not resisting. So that's on record, correct? Yes, it's on audio, video. Everything's being audio, video, camera. Yep. Absolutely. Can I at least get the handcuffs off? I'm not violent or anything. It's policy when you guys go to jail. It's policy. So are y'all gonna arrest him? I plan on pressing charges on him then. Okay. Okay. I plan on pressing charges on him. Because this right here, I feel like it's completely.
What charges are you going to press on him? And you see what I mean about, I'm not always sure how much of it is girl brain and you just literally exist in a reality that is slightly parallel to our own. Every now and then, her girl brain reality firmly intersects with proper reality. All right, think of it like the Marvel universe, right? most of us operate in society. We all live in Earth 616, right? But for a lot of women, their girl brain, it kind of like overlaps and intersects with the ultimate universe. And sometimes it stretches to like the DC universe. Sometimes it goes off into the animated universe. Like they intersect with all kinds of different realities. But the majority of their interactions do intersect with Earth 616, if that makes sense to like you Marvel comic guys out there. Like they really do just have all these different realities that they intersect with mentally. And they're not always our shared Earth 616 reality, but it's real to them. And so from her perspective, from her like multiverse brain perspective, she thinks that she has grounds to press charges against him because, like, I'm not even going to attempt to process a joke out of that. It's really crazy. Albert with the $4.99 says, everybody just walking by like they're used to Keisha doing this. Well, they are. We just went through the whole do not intervene algorithm, right? There's an entire calculation in the algorithm as to why you don't intervene. And so you just hope that it ends and maybe the law will come and put a stop to it. And that's cool too.
Make it stop. Make the hurt stop, please. Like,
and so that's what you hope for. You hope for the law to come and make the hurt stop.
Unacceptable. We had an argument as an in a relationship. And y'all didn't see me put hands on me, but y'all saw me put hands on him. Oh, okay. Excuse me. So am I going to jail?
You are going to jail.
Who's going to bail me out?
You can make a phone call when you get
Are
there.
you serious right
You're
now?
gonna have to go see a judge first before that.
Can I?
Damn, you never been to jail before? You don't know how it works? Damn, it's cool though. You taking it like a champ though. I'm low key impressed though. She taking it like a champ. She not struggling. She she talking, asking questions, keeping a nice rapport with the officer. Like, listen, low key. This is going to jail advice when you're getting arrested on some little petty bullshit. Be cool. Be friendly. You never know. You might be able to extract an extra favor out of them later. They might let you smoke some cigarettes or get a can of soda or something. But don't be a dick. You never know. Favors go down when you're an asshole. She's being real cool right now. I didn't know she had it in her. Shout out to her. She got really great nigga going to jail etiquette. A lot of people don't have good niggas going to jail etiquette. A lot of niggas, girls be crying, acting up, throwing a fit. Niggas be acting like going to jail is an impossibility for them. They be wanting to fight and shit. Nah, nigga, just chill. You be out of here tomorrow. Shout out to True Hype with the 5-ball. Look what you made me do to you. You know how mommy is when she doesn't get her medicine. I mean, it's a thing. It's a thing.
But if man had to find out that his God was a woman,
I say the black woman is God, and
black woman is God.
I say the black woman is God.
The black woman is God because, she was the first organism on this planet.
Please make a call to my family right now. Nope. Are you serious? Can I make a tahid for a process for me? Are you serious?
Wait, you just said you was never gonna mess with Christian ever again, though. I wonder if you messed with him after you got out of jail. Because the first thing you want to do when you get out of jail is go smash your shorty. So I just wonder if you got out of jail like, nah, nigga, come here, you gotta give me that. I wonder if they even got out of jail. Did y'all get y'all fresh out the bookings, smash on? Because that's how them DV relationships be. As soon as he come home, he gotta get some. But I thought you wasn't talking to Christian no more though. See, chicks just be saying things, man. They just be on them. They be all over the place, man.
Oh my gosh, right now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, okay. Who would I be able to call right now? Any numbers that I know?
You can bring your phone with you to jail.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Wait. No. See, stupid white police lady. See, this was the perfect time. You better call Tyrone. Call him. That was the perfect time. What do you mean? Who do I call right now? Oh man, you just ruined the perfect setup.
Oh my gosh, okay. Who would I be able to call right now? Any numbers that I know?
You don't even, you know, that's the terrible part of living in modernity. Nobody has any numbers memorized anymore. Put a 1 in the chat if you have an emergency number memorized. I know for my entire life, because like we moved around a lot when I was younger. And even as an adult, I kind of moved around too much as an adult. And so like I never had like a permanent phone number, like a house phone number, right? But my grandmother's number, I remember that shit to this day. 624-4963. I remember that number to this day because that phone number stayed the same my entire life. And then cell phones came out. And I don't know if I know my mom's number by heart, and that's pretty much it. No, I know my mom's number and my homie, like my main homeboy, I know his number by heart. All the other numbers, yeah, listen, I'm gonna have to look that up in the phone. Like my work, my boss, all those other numbers, yeah, I don't remember.
You can bring your phone with you to jail.
Okay. Thank you so
and when
much.
that happens, and you
So
can ask them.
when y'all let me go, can I call and press charges on him? If possible? But because y'all have me on camera,
correct.
Y'all arrested me, correct?
Correct.
And y'all didn't even listen to my side of the story. Y'all just arrested me, correct? So I just want to hear that part of the story. Because I have proof that and if everything. Okay. I'm not even I'm not resisting. I just feel like this is crazy. And y'all didn't even listen to the woman's side of the story, but y'all accept the fact that I wasn't on video.
Has she been read yet?
No, I haven't had read any rights read.
Did you hear her attempt at logical exposition? Y'all won't take a woman's side. Y'all won't listen to a woman's side of the story, but y'all just gonna accept what's on video. That's literally the reason why we have video.
I feel like this is crazy. And y'all didn't even listen to the woman's side of the story, but y'all accept the fact that I wasn't on video.
We don't want to have to listen to the woman's side of the story. That's kind of the whole thing. I mean, low key, a lot of things in society are going to hell right now because all we've ever done is listen to the woman's side of the story. I mean, I hate to be the guy, you know, I don't want to be that guy, you know, low key am that guy, but listening to the woman's side of the story and only her side of the story is exactly why a lot of things are terrible right now, which is why we need body cam. I don't want to do the 24-hour German surveillance state. You know what I mean? I don't want to live in the dystopia. But I mean, you know, if y'all just keep lying like that, it's gonna come. It's gonna have to happen.
Read yet?
No, I haven't had read any rights read to me.
We're gonna go ahead and read your rights.
Please don't read me my rights because I feel like so I have to stay in jail for the night. Are you telling me that I have to go to jail for the night?
Yes.
Do I have money if I can bail out tonight? Can I bail out tonight?
No,
You have to see a jail.
I
You
have
have to see a
to
judge.
stay in jail for the night.
Don't worry, you're not gonna get no sleep. Don't worry. I promise you, it's gonna be overnight, but it's not like you're gonna actually sleep. All right, you're just gonna be sitting there for a while, making conversation. Some of the most pointless, stupid conversation you will ever have in your life, you are about to have right now for the next 24 hours.
Are you kidding me right now? I have to go to jail tonight?
Hold on.
I'm not arguing. I'm just
All right,
asking
you have the right
questions.
to remain silent.
Can I get out tomorrow?
Anything that can be used.
Get out tomorrow?
You have the right to
Okay.
self-talk to a lawyer.
I'm just asking, yes.
And I never gave him his flowers because, you know, I just felt it coming as soon as he walked on camera. But shout out to the big Asian man who came in and locked her up immediately. You know, they say the Asians are honorary whites.
Me on that wall. You need me on that wall.
He doing his model minority thing right now. That nigga came straight up and put some handcuffs on her. It's like all the white people are busy. Let me just go do this real quick. They'll appreciate it later. Let me just lock this black girl
Can I get
up.
out tomorrow?
If you can afford to hire a lawyer,
I can afford a lawyer.
For questions if you wish.
Okay, I have a lawyer. I can pay for a lawyer.
All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and just take everything out of your pocket.
Okay, but on my phone, all the numbers that I have. Okay, I'm not arguing. I'm just saying that all the numbers that I have are on my phone.
These rights I've explained to
Are
you.
you serious right now?
Yes.
Are you serious right
Yes,
now?
I am.
Oh, that accountability is hitting her so hard right now. That accountability is really like it was all unreal. It was all a theoretical possibility. Like a wormhole. Like this whole time she had been in class learning about the Einstein-Rosen bridge and how it's theoretically possible to bend and fold the fabric of the space-time continuum. And she's like, holy shit, they're going to put me in this van and take me to jail. Yes. Yes. Yeah. It's real. It's real. It was all theoretical until just now. Now you're going to jail. You're going to jail, and there's nothing you can do about it. And Sugar Bum is not going to be here to bail you out. She probably won't even get a bail, though. She probably won't even get a bail. That's Seattle. Bunch of liberals up there. She ain't getting no bail. This is a first defense. She's a big name. They're going to let her out R&R. She'll be all right. She don't need no money. It's just time. See, it's time. And from her perspective, she's never been through anything like this before. So she doesn't have that, like, that resolve of, you know, I'm just going to sit here and wait and try my best to ignore all these retards and wannabe hustler niggas and the homeless people that they lock up. Like, she doesn't really have that level of resolve. Like, I've been through it, like, so I know. Like, I just need to get through this next 24 hours and not get sucked into retarded conversations with strange people I'm never going to see again, never want to see again, right? She doesn't have that mind yet. So she's just like, oh my God, they really taking me to jail. It's real. It's not theoretical. It's a real place. This is the place that you was going to have him sent to. That's the crazy part about it. You was totally willing to throw him to the fucking sharks, though. You was willing to beat his ass in the airport and then have him locked up for his own DV charge against himself. That's how wicked it really is, bro. It's a cold world.
I can pay for it for me to get out of the situation.
You understand your rights?
I understand my rights.
Okay.
Are you serious right now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not gonna fight you. Take whatever you need. Just take it. Just take it. I'm not fighting or resisting. Thank you. Let me know. I just want to record that I'm not resisting.
Okay.
I'm in a domestic violent relationship. And y'all capture me. I can show you proof of me being in a domestic violence.
Now she in a domestic violence. So she just, hold on. Now she accusing a nigga of DV. Nah, son. This is why we had to go through the video. Now she accusing the nigga of DV. Hold up now.
Fuck you.
Now, to be sure, to be 1,000% honest and objective, to be all the way accurate, you are in a domestic violence relationship. You are. She is 100% in a domestic violence relationship, right? Now, the problem is you are the domestic violence in your relationship. You represent 100% of the DV in the relationship. And now you just went as far as blaming him, as accusing him of your domestic violence, right? This is all of the reasons why I have trust issues. Motherfuckers be asking questions like, who hurt you? This. Knowing this is real actually hurt me deeply. Knowing this is the way it is actually hurt me deeply, right? Because it's not just a real psychological thriller that we're all reading in front of the fireplace and the comfort of our nice homes, right? No, this is real life. They literally travel the multiverse, and there's nothing you can do about it. Their thoughts, their feelings, their emotions, they live in the multiverse, bro. And there's nothing we can do. There's no fixing this. You are absolutely stuck. You got to love them or leave them alone. Hey.
There's no fixing this. This can't be fixed. Right? This can't be fixed. You just have to escape. So that's what I did. I went to a neighborhood where, I have a very low black population.
Who can you run to, True Hype? True Hype with the $2 super chat says, who can I run to? That's what I want to know. Who can you run to, bro? What do you do? What do you do? Because listen, the Latinas are no different. You think they think different thoughts because they think them in Espanol? You think it's different because it's in Espanol? Creo que? That's stupid though. No, it's all the same. No, this is how it is. This is the internal world, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Relationship, and he won't even come out here enough to help me.
Do you have anything underneath this?
No, I just have only a bra.
You just have.
And she just said she's in a domestic violence relationship, and what?
Me, I can show you proof of me being in a domestic violence relationship, and he won't even come out here enough to help me.
Do you have anything?
You just accused him of DV, and now you mad that he won't come out there and wait, you supposed to fight the police? You want him to DV the popo? Is he supposed to DV the popo for you so you can get away? What do you want him to do? What do you want him to do? What do you want him to do? And this is not black women taking accountability. This is accountability being imposed upon her. She literally blaming the nigga. She is literally blaming him for her crime. She want him to take her DV charge against him, then just try to accuse him on camera in front of a law enforcement official that he commits domestic violence. She just said she's in a DV relationship, meaning he commits DV. And now, and this is what I mean about their mind is in the multiverse. Sugar Bum thinks she's taking accountability. Sugar Bum watching the same video we're all watching, listening to the same commentary that we're all listening to, right? This is what's fascinating. This is like a live, fascinating example. Watching what we're watching, listening to what we're all listening to. I hear myself saying the words that y'all listening to, right? We're all in this shit together. Yet she hears Sha'Carri taking accountability. Even though I was clearly talking about her passing all the accountability onto the boyfriend in this scenario. It's an amazing mind. It's the mental multiverse that is woman.
Underneath this?
No, I just have only a bra.
You just have a bra?
I just have a bra on. Thank you.
Just make sure there's nothing in there.
Okay. Who would I have to call to get out of jail? I just have a bra. Yeah, I meant that. Like, I don't have a bra. Who would I have to call to get out of jail? What? So I have to stay with
the
her?
checkpoint.
Can I call anybody?
Yes.
On again, off again, boyfriend.
Yeah.
Sugar Bum, would you like to tell me who's to blame in this scenario? Literally, she's just you're always blaming women. Who do I blame in this? Who is to blame if not a woman? All right, I'm not saying all women beat that dude up in the airport. I'm saying that woman did it. And we're talking about that woman. And by extension, we're talking about the nature of women. But I'm curious, Sugar Bum, if I can't blame women right now, who can I blame?
I'm done.
Come on, Sugar Bomb, help me out here. You know, I don't want to pick on you and don't give room to clap back. Like, who can I blame if not her? If not her, then who? I got to put the weight on somebody, and it's only one person going to jail right now. The police clearly blaming the woman, the BF, for doing what he did, whatever that is.
These blacks.
Yeah, interviewed him and
Go ahead and say, hey, this is the number I need.
you want to take your cash with you?
Okay, thank you.
You want to take your cash with you to jail?
Yes. Can I bail myself out?
You got to see a judge first.
Not with that cash. You can't bail yourself out with the cash in your pocket, though. That's not how bail works, though. It's an unfortunate quirk of the legal system. I guess it's too much like bribing the judge or whatever, but you can't just bail yourself out. Like say if you got arrested with a lot of cash, for one, there's a cash limit as to how much cash they'd actually let you take going through the system. And so, like, if you had $1,000 in your pocket, cash money, you're probably not going to take that whole $1,000. They're probably going to max you out with like $200 or $300. And then if your bail was actually, let's say it was literally a $200 bail, you can't pay that cash out of your pocket into the bail. I don't think that's no, it's never been like that for me. I know, only on TV, only in movies does it work like that. Maybe in a foreign country.
See a judge. Like, I can't even bail myself out. Can he say that I wasn't being domestic? Like, we had an argument as a relationship. Okay, I'm not resisting. I promise you. I don't have anything in my pocket. I'm just asking. If he says that I wasn't being domestic, y'all still are going to arrest me no matter what, correct? Yes. Y'all still going to arrest me. So I have to stay in jail overnight tonight because of him? And he's not going to come and bail me out?
I want to put your ID back in here.
Okay, I just have a question.
Sugar Bum says, it's a double standard. Men need to get over it. I will get over it when we take some of your rights away. If and when we remove some of your rights, I will begin to get over it. And that's when the world will start to heal. That's literally how you heal the world. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but we need to remove, and rights is not even a right word because only men have rights. We need to remove your privileges. Listen, if you had less privileges, I would get over it. So whenever you have less privileges, that's when I can start to heal. And whenever they be asking me who hurt you, I'll be like, nothing hurts me anymore because I don't have privileges.
I get bailed out tonight?
Not tonight.
So I have to stay in jail tonight? Are you serious right now?
Yeah, I gotta see a judge in the morning.
Please, like, he can tell you that we were arguing. I'm not resisting. Please do what you gotta do. I'm not resisting. But can he tell you that we were arguing? Like, can he come here and tell you that we were arguing?
Yes, bro. Yes, bro. American Man with the $2. Delusion on video and Delusion in live chat. Grand. This is why I tell you guys to don't block the strays. You know, you got wrenches, you got authorities in case things get out of hand. You know, there's spamming and bot stuff and all that, but don't block the strays. I have use for them. Sooner or later, there's a place for everything and everything in its place, all right? And that's why we're here. So her delusion can amplify the on-screen delusion. It's like a lens of delusion that we're going to look through to scan this other delusion more accurately. That's why she's here, as a real live example. It's like a case study, a test run or something like that, a case study.
A motherfucker just supposed to take and accept whatever the fuck you say because I'm a black woman. Bitch, shut up. The fuck out of here.
We need examples.
Like, does that help me at all? Are you serious?
That's all right,
Please, I have a question. Does it help at all that if he come out and say we were arguing? Okay, I'm not resisting, please. Whatever you gotta do. But can he come and say that we were arguing, like we're in a relationship? We had an argument. Carrie. Can he come and say that we were arguing? Like, this is
And see the fact that she thinks her pushing on him and jumping on him that way. Like, imagine all the stuff they would have done if this was like their house together. Like, you're alone, nobody's coming to save you. Like, I hear in space, no one can hear you scream, right? And imagine when they're alone together, the kind of stuff that he has to endure because they're in a relationship and we're just arguing. You know, she's twisting the knife that she stabbed in his kneecap. It's like, haha, just arguing.
Like, I know y'all understand that. But I have to go to jail tonight. Like, even if I bail out and he be safe, he's not even out here.
We don't have any discretion about that. The judge says you have to go to jail and you have to see.
Are you serious? Like, I have work, like everything.
I have awards, everything. I have degrees. Okay, I got degrees. I'm educated. Damn, son, nothing is working. She should scream black girl magic and try to fly off into the air. I mean, it was worth a shot. Like, she trying everything. She really is trying everything. Nothing is working.
We had an argument, and that's how y'all gonna treat me. He's not even out here. Can y'all talk to him? But I'm going to jail. Are you serious? I'm not pushing. I'm not resisting. I don't have anything on.
I know. I just have to check.
I don't have anything on. You look everything. I don't have anything.
I just have to check.
Are you serious? He's not even coming out to vouch for me. Can he come and vouch for me? Like nothing. I'm just asking questions. I'm not resisting at all. He can't come out here. He can't come out here?
No, the word of a black man is not good enough to get anybody out of jail. We've tried that several times. It doesn't work. A black man's word is not good enough to get anybody out of jail. Imagine that. Could you imagine? Just imagine. The nigga just shows up to court. Nah, that wasn't him. And the judge just lets you go. No, can you just no? The word of a black man is just not gonna get your ass out of jail. It was a nice try though. I'm glad you thought of him like that.
Are you serious?
You guys have a chance to talk.
Are you serious, ma'am?
I am.
We had an argument. I'm not resisting. Can y'all just talk to me as a person?
I am talking to you.
I would legit leave him alone. Like, I won't go nowhere near him, please.
We don't have that discretion on this call.
I'm asking you. I haven't done anything but argue.
You know what's crazy, David? All of a sudden, she probably does feel like 3/5 of a nigga right now. She feels like a black man. All of a sudden, she's feeling 100% of that 3/5 because you know that 3/5 shit. It never applied to the women, low key. Women always got counted as a full body because you know they had a vag. Like something with a vag, it always gets counted as a full body. But the dudes, nah, they 3/5. You niggas are 3/5. Now she understands what it's like to be a black man. Yeah. You's the nigga now. Uh-huh. You's a nigga now.
Nigga, please.
Serious.
Yeah, Sugar Bomb. She just got her nigga wake up call. Uh-huh. They don't believe you. They don't want to hear you out. You going to jail. We don't want to hear none of that shit.
You and my boyfriend.
We have you.
I had a boyfriend. We had an argument.
I understand
that.
However,
I don't have a car. I had a layover. Are you serious right now? Are you dead ass right
Damn,
now? I have to stay in jail overnight for this?
Hold up. That happened at a layover though? Like that's not even a place you're supposed to be at. So because normally with a flight, like you got your home destination and then you're in, I mean, you got your starting point and then your final destination. At either one of those points, you are expected, which means you can probably get help at some of those points, right? But you got caught in the middle. That's like getting kicked out of the bus on Route 66 in the middle of nowhere. Like, bro, you just got caught out. You wasn't even planning on being here right now.
You have to see a judge.
I can't even bail out tonight.
Correct.
Can I at least pay for bail? I cannot bail out?
Mm-mm.
Can I at least take the clothes off in the back seat? Please. I'm not going to resist y'all.
You want the coat off?
My name is Sha'Carri Richardson.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, I don't have anything. You can put my hat off. I don't have anything on me.
So I'm just gonna be a transport vehicle.
Can you please take these off?
Unfortunately, not now.
I'm
At this
not
point,
a
you're under
criminal.
arrest. I know that.
I'm not a criminal. I had an argument.
Yeah, you're kind of on the way, baby. I hate to, ruin your spotless record, but you're kind of on your way to becoming a criminal now. We got evidence. There's videotape. There's a victim. I mean, you see that car? That's the car criminals ride in. Yeah. Yeah. You know the last person that was in that back seat? Goddamn criminal. Yeah. It's crazy, right? I know. Shocker.
My name is Sha'Carri Richardson.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, I don't have anything. You can put my hat off. I don't have anything on me.
So I'm just gonna be a transport vehicle.
Can you please take these off?
Unfortunately, not now.
I'm not a criminal.
I know that.
I'm not a criminal. I had an argument with my boyfriend. You know what? I'm not resisting y'all. I'm still in the car. This is crazy. Y'all not even listening to me. I do you.
Yeah, don't do that George Floyd shit, man. Don't just get in the car and stay there. Just get in the car, stay there. If they drag you out of the car unexpectedly, that's when bad things happen. All right, we've seen it before. Just get in the car and stay there. We already know it's bad if it goes the other way, so you just be cool.
Want me to take it off? It's not a weapon. Like, I'm not resisting. I had to argue with my boyfriend.
I know, but you gotta.
Can y'all please just listen to me as a person?
Sorry, I have.
It's Sha'Carri.
You have to go ahead and. Yep. Thank you.
This is crazy. Are you serious right now? Because I'm arguing with my boyfriend.
Do you guys get the phones that were? Do you guys get the phones that were up top? Phones.
And again, all this because what you do to me, you think is valid. But if I were to do that exact same thing to you, you would call the FBI, the ATF, call Tom Cruise and the Mission Impossible force. You would call anybody you can get a hold of.
Do you guys pick up the phones that were on top of the green?
I just got out here. I'm sorry.
The phones that were on top?
No, we already got everything.
Okay, the one that was over. Okay. I don't know if both of those are hers or one of them are his. Yeah, they were just both in her pocket, so. Okay.
Damn, sound like she crying in that car. Don't cry. You gotta be a G. Don't show the inmates that you're a little punk. You don't want to show fear to the inmates. Don't go in there crying. I don't know. Maybe it's different when girls get locked up. I don't know.
What am I under arrest for? Christian, are you serious right now? Okay. I didn't assault him though.
We have video cameras.
I literally we were having an argument. I'm not resisting, so you don't have to do harder. Christian, are you serious right now? Christian.
Washington State, he doesn't get a say.
But I understand. We were arguing. But I understand entirely. We were arguing. I'm not a criminal. I'm not a criminal. I had an argument with my boyfriend.
You know, famous right now. I just want her to know the severity of like we're in the airport. We're going to chill out. She had my bag. I want to get my bag, and we're both going to the same place.
Are you seated together?
So we're staying together?
Yeah, seated together.
I'm not sure because we were supposed to be going a long time ago.
Okay.
And so now we're just sitting in the airport.
Are you guys having just a rough patch in your relationship? What's going on, man? Okay. So you tell me that got heated. Did you lay hands on her?
No, it's nothing like that.
She didn't lay hands on you? You sure? No pushing, no hitting,
Nothing like that.
none of that. Just verbal.
He lied to the police for her, bro. Mama Lee, not only is it on video, he lied to the police for her. He's a ride or die bitch. Sha'Carri is a real ass nigga going to jail, and he is a ride or die bitch lying to the police. Free my nigga. Free my nigga. Only if he knew that his ass getting bigger. This is a ride or die nigga. This is some crazy shit. He a ride or die bitch, bro. That's wild. Every real nigga always dreams of having a ride or die bitch to hold it down while he get locked up, and that's exactly what we witnessing here.
If that's all it is, it's none of our business. Okay. So if you guys make it on the plane, maybe you should go up there and ask for different seats. Just let some time kind of, right? So
No, you did not. No. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. I have to get my special bag. Is there anything else that you can let me know? Because now that you have these officers involved, is there anything I need to?
Yeah, why don't you come talk to me over here? Come talk to me over here.
Hello, hi. So we're in a relationship. I will no longer mess with him or what he had going on. He has some stuff in his bag. I just need to get out of my.
See, Sugar Bomb, that's that propaganda sugar. Sugar Bomb, if all men were simps, you wouldn't be here listening to me. I wouldn't be interesting to you. I wouldn't be an itch you couldn't scratch if all men were simps, Sugar Bomb. And that's kind of the reality, though. American westernized men are simps. Outside of America, not always. It's different. It's different. A lot of men do be simping, though. We ain't gonna lie. And the truth is, men love women. Men love women. Women don't necessarily love men. And it's a bitter pill to swallow. Like as a group, it kind of just works that way. Like, what great task will women collectively come together to achieve on behalf of women, right? Like, if you really kind of stretch this concept to its extreme definition, civilization in and of itself is an expression of men's desire to like protect and keep our women safe, right? I was listening to, I think it was a Chris Rock joke. I'm gonna try to steal Chris Rock's stand-up comedy joke, but any neighborhood that you go in where the women are pushing strollers and they're jogging out in the middle of the daytime, those are safe neighborhoods, right? Because those are safe, protected women. And the opposite version of that, any neighborhood where, like, you know, dudes are hanging out in the middle of the day riding on children's bikes, like, this is how you tell the joke, right? That you in a dangerous neighborhood, right? And the real critical thing in that is that when men have the opportunity, we provide for the women. When women have the opportunity, they need a man who can provide for them even more, because men actually love women. And so, you know what? I won't fight you all the way, but I won't call it simping, because men are just better people. We actually love women. That's what makes us better. We actually love women. But a lot of y'all niggas be simping, and it just ruins the algorithm. Then you create chicks like Sugar Bum who want to come in the chat and try to pick arguments with me and all of that. All men are simps equals endless. Atashkara. No, you know what, Sugar Bum? No, love isn't for dummies. Love is for the youth. That's really what it is. Like, and I think about this, and you know what's so funny? Mystery Enigma dropping all this sort of dharmic concepts into the chat here. In the grand scheme of things, And this is what I was talking about this with SKC. Not everybody can really big picture this stuff. And then there's a bigger picture than the big picture when you get to like the cosmic level, right? But almost on a weird cosmic level, right? This is really getting into the almost spiritual essence of the male female, the yin yang sort of image of us as men and women. When men and women are at our young, most fertile peak, so that range between 16 and 25, where we're most sexually expressive and sexually aggressive and sexually adventurous and all that. At the same time, that is the time in life where men and women are supposed to like marry and pair off together and shit, so we can focus that energy, right? Because if you don't focus that energy, then you're left with the possibility of endless thirst. Like this is another sort of non-biblical explanation for like monogamy and why monogamy builds great civilization and all that, right? And when you're young, it's a lot easier to fall into that way of being, right? You haven't experienced the awful negative sides of human nature. You haven't put yourself out there in bad situations and all that. So being young and undamaged and unscarred and all that's what makes it the perfect time for men and women to actually do the quote unquote love thing, right? Because ultimately you do accept later on that, you know, there is a business, you know, we're adults, we're grown-ups. This is why men and women used to make deals, tribal chieftains and kings or whatever. We sold women, we traded women, we had arranged marriages because the tribe is more important than your little girl feelings and your little boy feelings or whatever. And so there is a business cold-hearted reality to it, but that's not really the invisible magic that built Western civilization. And in terms of Western civilization, you need young boys to fall in love with young girls and pledge themselves to each other forever. That it's like a fairy tale kind of cheesy cliche concept, but literally that's sort of the heart of the male-female dynamic in Western civilization. A young boy falls in love with a young girl and vice versa. They both fall in love with each other or whatever, and they pledge each other eternal devotion, and they just ride it out forever on some Braveheart shit. It sounds dumb as hell because you're a modern, savage, free woman, and you wouldn't understand this anyway. You have no place in my fascist utopia. I'm just talking to you because you're here. But that being said, that's William Wallace, right? Braveheart. And so like let's not make it some purely romantical I love you to death type of thing, right? So in Scotland, that whole Braveheart situation, prima nocta, the reason why prima nocta is an actual saying is because that's what they used to do, right? And the idea that a man can never truly own his woman, it will literally spark men to war. And so Sugar Bum, you can, you know, say that sounds dumb as hell, Hood, but, you know, you're a girl. What the hell do you know? What castles have girls ever built? What great battles have armies of women ever fought? Women aren't typically willing to go to war for love, so to speak. Women go to war for their own selfish reasons, right? But the idea that us as men, we deserve the right to own our women and work our land and keep the fruits of our toil, the products of our labor as our own, that is like the plot to Braveheart. And so like, and again, we're not just talking about like, you know, savage based women like Sugar Bum. We're talking about the men and women who build Western civilization. That is at the heart of Western civilization. The idea that I get to own my family and I should kill any man who thinks something's wrong with that. Yeah, owning women sounds insane. That's why women have never built anything. You can point to any great work that existed, you know, the wonders of the ancient world, all that stuff, the Sistine Chapel, the Great Pyramids, Angkor Wat, Tenochtitlan, any of the great wonders of the world. You know for a fact they're so wonderful because men died to build that shit. And they didn't even do it for a chick. That's what made it so dope. That's why that shit lasted forever. They didn't even do that shit for the love of a chick. That was on some just like, I'm a slave and that's God and this is what we're doing. It was like the essence of male effort, right? They did none of that for a chick. No women were involved. They just made the cakes. They made the bread and the cakes and stuff, and the dudes went up there and they carried all the rocks up. They floated the rocks. However they did it, they did it. And that's what men do. Carmen says, Chat GPT says lowest likelihood for USA divorces are for marriages in late 20s and early 30s. Teen marriages highest, then increased likelihood again in late 30s. Okay, so what did I say earlier? That age between 16 and like 25. And so Chat GPT is saying between 25 and 30. I don't support Chat GPT in that. I think Chat GPT is leaving out one equation that separates modern marriage from previous marriages, and that was the social pressure that a religious environment would bring. Modern marriages don't have social pressure from like the church the way it used to be 40, 50, 60 years ago. And so I think Chat GPT is right on the surface, but there's a caveat. You gotta listen, there's a reason why people married off younger. I'm just saying that there is a reason why people married off younger. It just worked better. And maybe, you know, we were more agrarian. You didn't necessarily need to spend all this time going to school so you can get a job in the office later and all that. But, you know, things are different for a reason. That's all I'm trying to say. ChatGPT is kind of right, but ChatGPT is not always right. But anyway, I think I'm kind of getting talked out for the evening. And I got like 2 or 3 shows worth of content to plan. I had a whole Dr. Umar show planned. We got to come back to the DC thing because I think we're going to do the DC thing in the morning because the pressure is on. The pressure is on. We got to go back to DC. Umar can wait. Umar broke. He ain't going nowhere. The DC thing, though, oh my God. Niggas is feeling the pressure. And there's so much content coming out of DC right now. DC is a content farm. I was just telling somebody, like, DC is just a farm of content. All you got to do is go in there and harvest it. And so that's what we're doing. Tomorrow, we're going to go back to DC and look at Trump's crackdown. Trump is cracking down on the nation's capital. Chocolate City is terrified. The niggas is mad. Police is running up on a block like, hey, what's that right there? What you got right there? Let me see that. Pat niggas down. I don't even want your idea now. Let me just pat you down real quick. All right, you good. You can get out of here. Pressure. Pressure. Sugar Bum says single women are happy. I bet they are. DC putting pressure on niggas like single women at a gas station in Atlanta feel pressure. You know that pressure you feel when you pull up to the gas station and it's like 8 to 20 niggas outside? Ain't none of them buying gas. It's only 3 cars, but it's like 8 to 20 niggas out there. Pressure, all right? That's pressure. Putting pressure on niggas. Everybody getting that pressure right now. But shout out to DC, man. We're going to come back to this tomorrow. I can feel it in my voice. I need to go lay down. I'm going to lay down. I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to try to say as little. I'm going to try to say 0 words for the rest of the night. I'm going to save the rest of my voice for tomorrow morning. DC pressure. You niggas is under pressure. and you mad. You mad. The white man is taking your shit. You made the white man come to DC, take his town back. They're going to start gentrifying DC. DC like 40% black right now. That shit might go down to 30 once Trump is over. It's crazy.
You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall.
This makes Jim Crow look like Jim Eagle.
Aspiring to be patriarchs like what white men have, that isn't freedom. That isn't going to help anybody. It's certainly not going to help black people.
It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done.